why is the competitor outranking you in search results? This is a question that, probably gets asked every single client I work with. They want to know why a competitor is doing better. The short answer is there's no real way to tell for sure. A lot of what's happening is behind the scenes under the hood of Google, and Google does not share that information. However, there are things that we tend to look at pretty consistently. When we're doing competitive analysis or keyword analysis, they can kind of help us get a good idea of what may be going on. So, obviously the first thing is we do want to verify that we know what keyword we're talking about and that keyword actually matters. And I tend to always go back to knowing your information, knowing your metrics, because that is something that does get overlooked quite frequently. So I do want to go and usually make sure that is this a keyword that we care about? And then how much do we care about it? If it's a low volume keyword and there's other keywords out there, then I might want to shift the conversation to looking at the target keyword on a page, and then looking at that one instead of a lower value keyword. But assuming we do have the right keyword, chosen, and we do see that their competitors outranked, usually one of the first places I'm going to look is I'm going to start looking at the website's authority itself. I want to see, does our website authority, even in-page authority, how does it stack up against other sites that are ranking ahead? And usually I will see some sort of correlation. A lot of times when we're doing competitor research and we're not ranking so well, I will find that the website domain authority in question is much lower than the sites that are ranking in the top 3, top 4. And so that's usually a good first indicator is what is the authority of the site. Also, some of the things I'm going to be looking at is like, how do just some of the basics, what are the title tags, meta description, H1s for the competitors look like compared to those same pieces of data on the website in question? Because I want to see what the top people are using and if there's any consistencies there, and see if there's anything we can learn. There's definitely been many times where I've found that competition is using keywords differently, and that is a reason why the site in question might not be ranking so well. I'll look at length of content. I know there's some searches Google likes specific lengths of content or specific types of content. I know some e-commerce based searches, Google prefers to show e-commerce stores, places to purchase, because it knows that the intent is a buying intent. And so there's no point in showing a research-based page if Google already knows that the intent is to purchase. So they'll prioritize e-commerce-based search results. Other times, Google knows it's going to be a research intent keyword, and so they're going to be showing pages that match that intent. And a lot of times with that intent, you'll find that depending on the keyword, the industry, the competitiveness, the word count is going to play a role. And so Google might actually favor pages that have over 2,000, over 4,000 words, whereas other times it might be lower. So I do like to look at that. And all these are just signals. It's not like you can say, okay, well, Google, the top 3 rankings have 4,000 words, and therefore there's no way I'll be able to rank without 4,000 words. That's not exactly what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if the top rankings are all in 4,000 words, it's probably a good idea for me to do that, because that's the assumption that's being made, is that Google's preferring long form content. And I don't really want to reinvent the wheel at that point and try and prove that I can, rank with lower content. I just want to try and match what competition has. And then from there, we can start looking at things like, okay, how well written does competition actually achieve the objective better? And start looking at the relevance of the content, the user experience, and looking at those things as factors as well. So those are usually the things we're looking at. Again, you can fix all of those things and still not improve in rankings. It's not an exact science. These are all signals that are being sent, and we generally know that if you start attacking those signals and improving them one by one, we traditionally do see results from that.